Pretty sure everybody that buys a Dodge Demon wishes they could pull out of the showroom and do this. No, not run into the fence, but just floor it, 900 horsepower, and just do donuts for days. Well, we get to do that because it's RC. So let's check out Kyosho's Inferno GT2 with the Dodge Demon body. Kyosho, at least in the US, isn't known for ready-to-run vehicles. They're known for their race cars, their on-road and off-road nitro cars, their electric off-road, but for ready-to-runs, they've always kind of been behind the curve. Most of their kits were way under-spec'd with cheap gear and were really expensive, so the Dodge Demon kind of breaks this mold a little bit. So let's check out the chassis. Underneath, you have the Inferno chassis. It's the VE spec, so you're getting an Orion brushless motor, you're getting an Orion speed control, the battery's not included. That's a big 4S pack, which means on top of the $620, you're going to have to buy a pretty expensive battery. So looking at this kit, you're probably in it $800 with a charger, maybe even more. But inside you have an A-scale chassis, which in terms of everything on Earth is the best chassis, no matter what the name is, for everything. It's big, it's durable, it takes a beating, it puts power down, it's four-wheel drive, which obviously the Dodge Demon isn't. So in terms of a basher, it's got a really good platform. Nitpick, because that's what we do. If I'm telling myself that I'm paying nearly $700 for a kit, plastic shocks and dog bones seem like it shouldn't be there. And that's where we kind of always had a problem with Kyosho, is that ready-to-run kits seem to drop a lot of spec, but don't drop a lot of price. But in the terms of working, the shocks are going to work, the dog bones are going to fall out in the back because they don't fall out, they don't turn. But we just like to see a little bit more kit spec in there than just the basic stuff. Up front, you get the same, at least you get metal caps on there, metal adjusters on the shocks so you can adjust the ride height, which is probably necessary. Aluminum chassis, a big front bumper to help protect that beautiful body, because that's kind of what you're buying in this case, is that, yeah, it's an A-scale chassis underneath, but the body underneath, or on top, not underneath, is a licensed Dodge Demon, not the wussy Hellcat with 707 horsepower. We're talking 900. So what do you do with 900 horsepower? You jump at Dukes of Hazzard. That's what we think immediately. You get the little receiver box to put in there, and there's center diff where you can adjust the oil, which, again, we think actually this needs a little bit of help, because I don't know if it's just because race companies make RTRs, they can't seem to get dumb handling down. I don't know if it's just because racers help tune it and they tune it to a track or something, but it feels like when we get some of these RTRs, nobody ever drove them. At least out in the wild, and feels what it's like just to bash.
Super. Settle down. I'm going on break.
It's got reverse, I think.
This is what bashing is. Even on-road cars, we're going to go out and we're going to do donuts, we're going to drift, we're going to take them off-road. That's the downside of on-road kits, is that they are very limited. You know, you kind of want to go on the grass over there a little bit, but the ride height and the body catch, so you're kind of stuck doing donuts and trying to drift everywhere, which is super fun. 4S, this car, like when you hit the throttle, it took off. So we do have a little bit of a problem with just the basic stock setup. So this $700 kit has a little bit of a handling quirk. It's loose in the rear end, but the body's really good looking, and if you're looking to bash something on-road, your choices are getting less and less. But this size and scale offers a really good compromise, because you're going to get the durability, you're going to get the efficiency of the drivetrain, and a pretty good looking body. So if you're into the Demon, it's time to get it. Full review of this Kyosho Dodge Demon is in issue 31 of Velocity RC Cars magazine. All this junk we spent money on for you to look at the end tells you what to do, so go do it.
Now I am.
Hold on.
Ready?
No. Go.
Full cam.
See if you can mow the kids out.